pushed my son into football. I'm a little bit against that in some ways. I would much prefer him not to play because I think I had him at such a young age. I was 17 when I had my boys, so he's grown up with football with me, and he's seen the highs, he's seen the lows, he's seen probably me take football home and the thought of football home with me all the time, where it's been too much stress sometimes for me that my kids and my wife have bore the brunt of it. And he's similar to me as well. He's very focused, very determined, and at times I just want him to enjoy the game, because at times I've gone from this. I do love this game, but it drives me mad. It drives me insane because I put so much into it, and just one result, or even if I play well, I'll be looking at the negative stuff. I could have done this better. I'm always looking for something else, and that's the part that I don't want my own son to go through.
It's a sign of a perfectionist.
It is, but sometimes it can just it can get beyond perfectionist. But
what's the best bit of advice you would give him if I was in that?
Well, I always ask him, like, the first two things I ask him after the game is, did you enjoy it? Did you try your best? Unfortunately, I haven't always led by that example, because I maybe tried my best, but I didn't enjoy it. So for me, if I'm trying to convince my son that's what you should be, I've got to lead by example as well. So I'm learning a lot over the last year or so, trying to gain and trying to become more, instead of wrapping myself up and putting walls around me, then I'm putting the walls down and being open to people and trying to be more friendly, and instead of shutting myself off and only focusing on football. So for me, I just want him to be, if he's going to play, it's very, listen, I'm very proud of him, whatever he wants to do. But if he's going to play, I just want him to make sure he enjoys it and just appreciate the game for what it is. We're all here because we love football. And I'm sure it drives you mad sometimes, if the result don't go. At the end of the day, it is just a game.
Yes.
Okay, listen, I'm just going to close up with Craig now. I'm going to ask him to stay on stage with me for a little while. I'm going to get him to sign these balls. There's just a couple of my last little card ring. I wrote a couple of words that describe Craig. This is a kind of character, and he doesn't do this often. He's doing this for his foundation, let me tell you. You're lucky to have him here. He's a very private guy. He likes to keep his life that way, but I wrote down honest, which he most certainly is. He's fiercely loyal to you as supporters. That's his job, and he takes it very, very seriously, believe you me. He's a fine example to lots of young players coming through. He's a kind of manager in the making. This is my opinion. I'm 20 years older than him nearly, but I'm not 20, that's putting myself back a bit. He's very, very modest. I'm just trying to give you an insight into the person I've met recently. Very honest guy. Someone you would, if you were his manager, you would call the ultimate professional. I know he would never say this. I know how early he gets in, and I know he's last to leave. So just bear that in mind when you watch him on the pitch. It doesn't come easy to players that, but that's the kind of guy you've got. And from my point of view, and I hope that this develops, but he's someone you'd be proud to call a friend. So let's hear it for Craig Bellamy.